Yo.
So much makeup for Christmas.
So did I, bro.
My
This
mother got me this whole thing of makeup.
This is my mom's, but I still use it.
This is eyebrow gel.
Oh, I wanted a clear one of those. I want a clear eyebrow gel. Those things
This
are
is
nice.
a clear eyebrow.
Ooh, Mommy let me buy 3 things from Sephora today, so I slapped her across the face, and getting one thing at Sephora is completely rigged. Like, girl, I need like 1,000, and also if I don't own the entire store in one day. Okay. Also today, I got mad at a Sephora worker because when I tried to, buy a retinol because my wrinkles were really showing up. Also, including that, I'm extremely mad because my dad told me that he would give me stuff from Sephora, and I told him that I wanted it on my actual birthday, and I told him that I wanted him on my actual birthday, but he gave it to me 8 days after. I hope my parents do better, but I'm going to a wedding. Ew.
Whipped cream.
Excuse me? Is that the whipped cream drunk elephant?
Yeah.
I think I have the last one.
How old are you?
I'm 9. I'm turning 10 next month.
Anyways, can you get out of my vibe? So,
Is it okay if I try it?
wait, I'm actually about to try it real quick. Do you mind though?
Yeah, my mom is waiting for me, and they're about to leave soon. And please don't squeeze it out. Can you not squeeze it out?
Can you not see? Everyone else is also looking for the brand, but like this was the last one, and this is actually the trial one anyway. So I don't think we can even buy this. I just wanted to try
I
it
don't
out.
think that's the trial one.
How do you like? What are you wanting from me? Can you please like get out of my way?
What are you talking about? Sephora is literally my playground. What are you, like 40? This will never be your place. Can you please leave? Stop crowding out the place.
Are those like your sisters or your friends? Because you guys are
doesn't matter who
crowding
they are.
and messing up the whole store. So if you just don't mind, because I don't usually associate myself with like 10-year-olds. Anyways, let's just.
I'm so sorry. I have tried my best to make this a really fair fight.
Wait, actually, these pictures are okay, you know. Oh my god, what is wrong with that? Like, I cannot make this up. Like, what is going on with these 10-year-olds at Sephora? Like, I'm actually done. Like, literally, that was the last one. Like, that's crazy.
My entire For You page is filled with people talking about the 10-year-old Sephora kids. I just so happened to have a 10-year-old Sephora kid as my sister. So I thought it'd be really funny to show you guys her beauty product collection and rate everything she has, mostly skincare. Let's get right into it. Starting off with the classic 10-year-old brand has these products from Drunk Elephant. What is a 10-year-old Sephora girl's rating on this?
7 out of 10. Feels like your face is like drinking water. It feels hydrating, but it's not the best.
The polypeptide cream.
9 out of 10. It's a super like gentle moisturizer.
Everyone loves this packaging. The Dewy Skin Cream, probably like $60 for this little packaging. Matcha is expensive.
5 out of 10. I have other moisturizers that are better and it's kind of small.
Bioma Hydrating Serum.
9 out of 10. Very gentle for young skin.
77%. I don't know what this is, but I've seen Claudia Walsh use it. This toner.
10 out of 10. It's really hydrating. It makes your skin like so smooth.
Double Slam Drunk Moisturizer.
Slam dunk.
Slam Dunk. I was thinking Drunk Elephant.
2 out of 10. It was
2 out of
that
10.
good.
No bubble in this house. Mario Badescu product.
Sprays, they're hydrating, but people say they're filled with fragrances. Doesn't do that to my skin.
Plump and Juicy Serum Spray, and then the Plump and Juicy Collagen Lip Boost. I have both of these products, and I love them. I use them every day. 10 out of 10 from me.
10 out of 10 too. This was a birthday present from her.
Another brand that the 10-year-old Sephora kids love is Florence by Mills.
0 out of 10. Made my skin burn.
Last skincare product, and then we're getting into makeup and hair care.
0 out of 10. I made dots on my face.
The infamous Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm.
10 out of 10. This one is my ultimate favorite because it smells like a mint Girl Scout cookie with
halo glow.
7 out of 10. Love the noise it makes. It's very satisfying.
This was a new purchase for her. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer. She picked up this when I was shopping for my giveaway at Sephora.
9 out of 10 so far. I've only used this once.
She Glam Blush in the shade Love Cake.
4 out of 10. It's really nice.
Sol de Janeiro 68.
10 out of 10. It smells really good.
She got this as a Christmas gift. This is the Mika Soul Food Nourishing Mask.
My hair really nice when I was trying to wash it out and soft, so I rate it a 10 out of 10.
Lastly, the Day Cactus Styling Cream. I don't know where her lid is. I also have this product and I love it. I rated it a 10 out of 10. I use it all the time to slick back my hair.
7 out of 10. I don't really have the materials to do a slick back, and I'm not the best at them, so.
And that is my 10-year-old Sephora sister's entire beauty product collection. Nobody better bully her in the comments because she is a queen.
There's now an update on the Sephora kids who went to Sephora and did blackface. So a couple of days ago, these kids went to Sephora and decided to paint their faces black using foundation, and a woman who was at Sephora decided to call them out. While this was happening, a vendor also stepped in and questioned the mother for allowing her kids to do this, and the mother was careless. Well, now someone who knows the mother and her kids in this video sent details saying they're not from the US and they're actually from Guatemala. This information was also confirmed by a TikToker who found the mother's social media. Apparently the mother's name is Margarita and they were in the US on their way back to Guatemala. And in response to what happened, Sephora has also responded saying under no circumstances this type of behavior tolerated at Sephora. They then said they're extremely disappointed by this behavior of these shoppers at this location. As such, they were asked to leave our premises. However, people are not happy with what Sephora said, trying to take credit for asking the mom to leave the store. While in actuality, the vendor in this video was selling other products at Sephora and isn't technically working for them. But Sephora made it seem like they were the ones who told the mom to leave the store when it was this vendor who stepped up to say something.
Okay, get ready with me while I talk about the whole 10-year-old in Sephora thing. So I don't know about you guys, but my entire For You page is people talking about all the 10-year-olds in Sephora, and no one asked, but I thought I'd give my 2 cents about the whole thing. Okay, first off, I'm only 16, which is still really young in the whole scheme of things, but I didn't go into a single Sephora until I think I was 14 or 15. The main reason for that though was just because I wasn't into makeup and neither were any of my friends, so it just wasn't something that was on my radar. The issue is not the fact that they're in Sephora, the issue is their behavior. I don't know if their parents just didn't teach them manners, but the only bad interaction I've had with a 10-year-old in Sephora was them just being so blatantly rude to everyone around them. Basically, I was out of Sephora and I had gotten in line, and there were these 2 girls that couldn't have been older than 11. And so I'm just minding my own business in line, and then there's a woman, maybe 35, 40, that's checking out at the counter in front of these girls, and then I can hear the girls whispering and talking about how ugly she was, how ugly her hair was, and how bad her skin was. So I'm standing there listening to their conversation, because they were not talking quietly at all. The woman could have definitely heard them, and I'm texting my friend who was in a different store, and I was oh my god, these 10-year-olds are talking to random woman. They walk out of the partition to go up to the counter, and they turn around and they look at me and they give me this up and down look. They're and I was oh my god, Jesus Christ. And then they walk up to the counter, the checkout counter, and the lady is hi, how are you? And they literally say nothing. They just put the products on the counter and push them towards the woman. And I was sitting there in total shock and disbelief because of how rude they were being to this worker too. Anyway, my point to all of this is that I think it's kind of unfair for us to all be so judgmental of them. Yeah, they can be imagine how you would feel when you were that age and the thing that all the people you look up to were doing, you were getting flamed online for and stuff. Because I mean, if you think about it, where else are they supposed to go? I don't know about where other people live, but where I live, it's kind of just the one mall, and that's kind of it. And when I was their age, I was going to mall, had some manners.
Be with me while I tell you guys how I hate my parents and how they're the bigger. So it's my birthday today, right? Which means a perfect time for my parents to get me gifts. So we go into Sephora because obviously it's my favorite place ever. and they only said that I can get 7,000 things. I almost wanted to literally slap them in the face. So guess what I did? Slap them in the face. And I told them that I wanted retinol because I was getting older and, you know, wrinkles were showing up. And we asked a Sephora worker to see if it was appropriate because I guess my mom remembered from 2 days ago when we went in. And she said, "How old are you?" And I said, "I'm turning 5. And when she was like, "Oh, you're too young for that," I fucking took her and I went like this. I'm sorry that you're mad that your parents did not get you anything when you're younger, but not on me, because if anything, it's just your fault. Since I was with my dad, you know, he's strict about all this stuff because he doesn't want my skin getting ruined. Of course, he took her advice.
Realized I only had 42 items from Drunk Elephant and I immediately started to panic. I mother she was. She should have bought me more skincare products for Christmas. When I was done crying, I woke up my peasant of a father and forced him to drive me to Sephora. I needed new beauty products immediately. I was so excited, I literally started foaming at the mouth. I couldn't wait to get to the mall. It felt like I was running forever, but I got to Sephora within 30 seconds. I wasted no time and grabbed every Sol de Janeiro scent that I could find. Unfortunately, Drunk Elephant was out of the anti-aging serum that I needed, so I punched an employee in the face. After this, I grabbed 12 Dior lip oils, and my dad said that they were too expensive, so I demanded that he give me his wallet, and I just ended up stealing it from him. When I asked the stupid-ass employee where the retinol was, she said that I was way too young for that, so I ended up whacking her in the face with my Gucci purse. I decided to head over to Rare Beauty so I could pick up every product I've seen on TikTok. I was gonna get this Valentino perfume, but it was under $200, and that's just way too cheap for me. My total ended up only being $736. Thanks, Dad. To end my shopping spree, I forced my dad to take me to Aritzia, but I only spent $3,500.
I genuinely thought you guys were exaggerating when you guys were telling your stories about the little girls in Sephora. They are actually insane. It happened about 2 days ago, and I didn't want to tell this story because I do have a younger audience and I didn't want anyone mad at me. I'm not targeting anyone. I'm just telling my experience. So for Christmas, me and my sister, we got like a lot of Sephora gift cards, and we were like, all right, let's go spend it even though we don't really need anything. Let's just go for fun. So the second that me and my sister walk through the door of Sephora, literally right as we're walking in through the door, me and her both look at each other like, because we see a little girl, like 10 years old max, actually 9 years old max. I mean, I didn't stop and ask the little girl, hey, how old are you? But she looked very, very young. And she had a basket filled with stuff, like I mean filled. So I walk over to the Drunk Elephant section because I haven't tried the Goldie Drops and I like really wanted to try them. Me and my sister were just kind of like scanning all the products, seeing if there's like any new Drunk Elephant products, and there was another little girl at the Drunk Elephant stuff with us. Okay, let me word this as best as I can. So there was another little girl over there around her age, and I guess she was looking for something. And the friend, the one that we seen in the beginning that had so much stuff in her basket, let's call her Basket Girl. Basket Girl walks over there. I guess like her friend or sister or whatever that was already at the Drunk Elephant stuff with us, with me and my sister. She goes, oh my gosh, they don't have it. Like she literally screamed it. And then they started like mixing stuff with the Drunk Elephant tester. Then they start opening up the packaged items that you buy and they start mixing those. The packaged items that we're supposed to buy, they're mixing them, using them, and then putting it back into the packet. My sister has no balls. I wasn't gonna say anything, but she did. She said, you guys can't be doing that. The little girl goes, who asked you? My sister's exact words were, you're like 5, where is your mom? While this is going on, we kind of like shifted more towards the Glow Recipe stuff because the Drunk Elephant and Glow Recipe were like right next to each other. I guess the little girl got mad about that comment that my sister made about where is your mom? And I thought y'all were lying. I thought y'all were lying. The Lord can vouch for me. I thought you guys were lying. They started knocking stuff off the Glow Recipe shelf. It wasn't Drunk Elephant this time, but they started knocking stuff off the Glow Recipe shelf. They didn't shatter anything, but they were knocking stuff down and laughing. Now this poor Sephora worker, if you are watching my video, please comment down below and tell me if this was you because oh my goodness, she was young, she had pink hair, she had her makeup done. Please comment down below because bless your soul. She went up to the little girls and she was like, hi guys, you guys can't be doing that, blah, 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 blah. Me and my sister are like, got your ass. Mind you, me and my sister, we are nosy, so we stayed right there to listen to the tea. The girl looks at the lady, the one with the full basket, not the other friend. Are you like 10 years old? Why is your hair pink? My jaw dropped. I'm like, whose kid is this? Whose kid is this? Again, this poor worker, she sighed and walked away. She didn't say anything else. That poor worker. At this point, we've been in the store for, I want to say like 15 minutes. Like 5 minutes goes by. This Sephora is like really freaking big. Somehow we end up at the perfumes together. This little girl took a perfume, the ones that look like this, not like the full size, but like, I guess like the little roll-on. I don't know exactly which one it was, but she stuffs it in like a little purse that she had. Me and my sister look at each other like, why is this 5-year-old little girl stealing from Sephora? Again, my sister with zero balls, zero. She walks by them and she goes, ooh, I'm snitching. The one with the basket, the full basket. Shut up, rat. At this point, like, I feel like I can't even blame the kid. Where is your parents? Where is your parents? So this line was literally huge. We saw them get in line, and again, me and my sister are nosy, so we're like, let's go get in line. By the way, I don't know if she like took it out of her purse or anything. We walked away after that because we weren't gonna be following little girls around the store. And like, low-key, I was scared what those little girls were gonna do to me if I snitched on them, so I just kept my mouth shut. Please don't come at me. I just acted like I didn't see it. Like, I really didn't want to get beat up by 10-year-old girls. I really didn't. And they genuinely looked like they bite, so again, I just kept my mouth shut. I don't know if I said this already, but the line was like extremely long. Like, it's right after the holidays, of course it's gonna be long. This girl pulls out her phone, looks like it was either the 13, 14, or 15 Pro Max. She goes, Mom, where are you? We're about to check out. In that exact tone. Next thing that I hear is, I need your card, hurry up, this is embarrassing. In like the rudest tone ever. If I talked to my mama like that, I would have no teeth in my mouth. But right as they get to the register, we were still in line, like we were just one person behind them. Guess the mom of the girl with the basket walks in. As the Sephora worker is ringing like the girl's stuff up, the mom goes, stop scanning please, stop scanning please. Literally just like that. The mom goes, this is absurd, you girls can pick 3 apiece out of this pile. The little girl with the basket looked at her mom, and I'm pretty sure everyone in Sephora could hear her, goes, I want it all! Like, not that loud, but it was loud. The mom goes, do you think I'm made of money? Like, about to cry, like, do you think I'm made of money? I'm not gonna lie, this was a little bit funny. The girl goes, that's what mom stands for, made of money. I was like, my teeth? All the way down to my toes. All the way down to my toes. If I talk to my mom like, oh. Low-key, her mom slays for this. She said, you have 5 seconds to pick 3 things or everything's getting put back. Like, mean. I was like, oh, it's getting real. Me and my sister and the worker, like, that was checking us out, we were like low-key laughing, and I was like, go slower, go slower. And she just kind of like giggled. I was obviously joking. We just wanted to hear the tea. The worker was laughing too. She was like, girl, we see this every day. I'm like, anyways, the girl starts crying, sobbing, hysterically crying. I don't know how she made herself cry that fast, but hysterically crying. And the friend or sister or whatever is just sitting there like quiet, not saying a word, and she is sobbing. I hate you. You're the worst mom ever. You're the worst mom ever. I'm never talking to you again. I wish I had a new mom. I'm like, we're just sitting in shock, and like everyone in the line is laughing. Cause like the line was filled with like teenage girls, like looking at this like, what in the heck, she's literally 5, why is she acting like this over makeup? As I was like tapping my phone to pay, the mom or whatever looks at the cashier and she's like, I'm so sorry, just scan it all. I looked at her like, no girl, you're supposed to say put all that shit back, put it all back. I don't know how much like the total was because I wasn't there to like hear anything because like I was done checking out. But when I am telling you guys, I am regretting not taking a picture of the little girl's basket, but I'm not gonna take a picture of a little girl. Like, that's not right, I think. I promise when I'm not lying when I say that basket looked like it cost more than $1,000. I'm being so for real. I know I seen Rare Beauty in there. I know there was Drunk Elephant in there, and I know there was Charlotte Tilbury in there. There was, I think, Burberry, her perfume, like the big one, I'm not sure. Oh, on top of that, what she stuffed in her little bag. Anyways, this video is literally almost 10 minutes long. I'm sorry for like holding you guys this long. I just really wanted to tell this story. I know not all of you guys are like this. Please don't get mad at me. I was just telling what I saw because like I was not believing how crazy these little girls can be in Sephora. Anyways, that's it. Bye, guys.
There's one thing I don't understand, and that's little 12-year-old girls at Sephora that traumatized me today. They scarred me for life. I was at Sephora and I see 3 little girls. Cute, you know what I mean? Cute. They're not high school girls, so they're not scary. These girls look me dead in my face and they're like, oh! I also was like, oh, who's behind me? Like, what is it? They're like, you're that avocado girl. That's me. They're like, let's take a B-reel. What's a B-reel? Like, I do know what it is, but I don't know how to use it. And they laughed at me. They were in like the Drunk Elephant section. Of course they were. They were like, do you use Drunk Elephant? I was like, no. Then they said figures. I thought I could help them. I'm not a Sephora employee. I am so sorry. I wanted to cry with the way they were looking at me. Then I left Sephora scarred. And then I saw them again and they took another picture. And that's when I left them all forever and ever.
No, as adults, it is our responsibility to be focusing on the real problem here, and everyone is making fun of the Sephora kids for trashing the samples and making these drunk elephant smoothies. I get it. I get what they're doing here. Kids these days don't have any joy. They don't have limited two. There's nowhere where they can go and be kids. This is all that they have. Like, we have to solve.
From a Sephora employee. Hi, welcome to Sephora. So my mom says I can't get any more drunk elephant products, so can you show me where Glow Recipe is? Okay, Glow Recipe is right there. Excuse me? I don't see any Glow Recipe dewdrops. You're out. Yes, they're really popular, so we sold out. Okay, well, what am I gonna pair with my watermelon toner and Rear Beauty blush? Maybe you could try The Ordinary pink serum, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Give it to me. All right. You can have it. Oh my God, this place is so big. Where's Sol de Janeiro? Oh my goodness. Okay, there's no need to shout. It's right there. Oh my God, you're out of everything. You don't even have the pink spray in stock. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Whatever. I don't even understand, like, how this stuff is always out of stock. Like, you people really need to work on getting your stock sooner, because I literally wait all the time and I come in here all the time and I never see it. And how am I supposed to purchase it if I... Okay, well, I hope this is, like, enough to, like, make Mike get ready with me later, because, like, I'm supposed to do a haul. I'm sure it'll be great. Okay, then. Kayla, let's go make some drunk elephant smoothies before we check out. Don't forget to bring my Stanley. Go ahead. I quit.
For the first week of 6th grade. I know school literally just started, but this week has been so exhausting because at least 5 teachers have come up to me and asked me what kid I'm there to drop off because they think I'm someone's mom, and I keep having to explain that I'm literally a student. Some girl in my class was making fun of me because she was like, the teachers are basically calling you old, so I had to explain to her that the reason they think I'm somebody's mom is not because I look old, it's because I'm a little tall for my age. I literally look like I'm still in preschool. Anyways, I'm really annoyed because my dad said I'm not allowed to get Dunkin' before class this morning because apparently caffeine is bad for you, but he drinks it every day, so he literally sounds stupid. Yesterday, I got sent to the principal's office because my teacher yelled at me for doing my skincare routine in class, and I told her that she was mad because I look so young and she looks like a dried up crumble cookie. Also, I already got dress coded for absolutely no reason. I showed up to class wearing an Urban Outfitters corset top and Nike Pro shorts. There's literally nothing wrong with that outfit. Anyways, I have to go catch the bus, which is so embarrassing, but my parents suck, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Stop, Stacy, I told you my mom only gave us $500 each to buy things. I'm not gonna buy you more retinol. Look, there's one of the workers. Hi, I'm looking for retinol. Not for her, for me. Yeah, I'm 10, so? Oh my gosh, I want the bronzing drops so bad. She's gonna get it. Give it to me. That was so worth it. I've literally been seeing them all over TikTok. I just know I need them. My skin is so mature. I have an idea. How about we mix together all of the testers and make an amazing, like, skincare smoothie? You're scared you're gonna get in trouble? Fine, if you're not gonna make a smoothie with me, I'm just gonna drink my drink without you. Hi, can you give me something to stop my wrinkles, please? Yeah, I have wrinkles, like, over, like, here. I don't know if you can see. You wanna get moisturizer? Who even uses that? I just use toner instead of moisturizer. Hi, I'm ready to check out. Yeah, I got 7 retinol products. Why?
Excuse me, guys, can you please stop drawing body parts on the wall with liquid blush?
What? We're not doing that.
Don't lie to me, I saw you.
What the Sigma?
You know exactly what you're doing.
That's not very skibbity of you.
Just stop.
Guys, where's Drunk Elephant?
What about the liquid blush
I need
from
the Charlotte Tilbury
We have to
magic
make skincare
wand.
smoothies.
Girl, when are these kids going back to school?
Not soon enough. Alright, I'm gonna do your eyeliner, so try and stay as still as you possibly can, okay? Here we go.
Out of my way, lady.
Skibbity toilet.
Are you kidding me?
Where's the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand?
We're out of it, I'm sorry.
Mom, you said they had it here.
Are you sure you're out of it?
We're out of it.
Can you just go check?
I've checked 5 times today. I promise you we're out of it.
Mom? Hold on, honey. Is there any way you can have it delivered to your store today?
This is out of my control. We don't have it. I can order it online for you.
I want it now.
Look, she clearly needs this today. Please.
Can you just once teach your kid that they're not gonna get their way? Just once. Please stop running.
Ow!
Oh my god, what happened to you?
I tripped and fell.
You deserved that. Bye, have a good day.
This store sucks. I know, it's way too expensive. Let's just do Ulta from now on.
That's fine with me. Please go to Ulta, always.
Hi, I've got a big basket that I want to pay for. Oh, are you paying for this with your own money? Yeah, with my Christmas money. Instead of spending it on toys and random stuff that I don't need, I thought I'd put it into my beauty. Right, anti-wrinkle cream. Oh, yeah, I want to take care of my skin. Don't you think you're a bit young for this? No, I'm 10. Right, so your total's £900. Huh? I didn't think it would be that much. Yeah, it is. Mum! Everything okay, darling? Yeah, do you think you could spare me £800? What? All of my skincare products come to £900, but I've only got £100. Well, then you have to put some back. I can't do that. I need all of this. You actually don't need any of it. I thought you were only getting one thing. Mum, if I get all of this, I'm going to be the coolest kid in school. I don't care. You're going to have to put most of it back. But the lady recommended all of this to me. Did I? I think I... Mum, please, I've been good. Well, we're never coming in here again.
Where's all the drunk elf? I already have all these. Why don't you do your job and go fetch me the drunk elephant bronzing drops immediately? I also want this Dior lip oil in every single shade that you have.
Let me give you the total first. That's gonna be expensive.
I don't need to know the total. Not everyone's broke like you, old lady. Hold my Louis Vuitton purse, peasant. I want to try this shade on. Go get me the Too Faced lip injection gloss. I saw it on TikTok and I want it. What is this? I asked for a lip plumper. I want it to look like I have lip injections. I don't want this Laneige sleeping mask. Are you stupid or did you not hear me or something?
Yay, I got the last drunk elephant cleanser. Look.
It's mine now. Oops, you should have held on to it a little bit tighter, huh? Grab me some retinol or something for like anti-aging, okay? Sarah V, this is just a face wash. What am I supposed to do with this?
That's a little more age appropriate. I'm just trying to help you out.
Mommy said that she would buy me a Dyson Airwrap, so give it to me. Does this look like a Dyson Airwrap to you? This is like $30. The Dyson's supposed to be like $500. I'm not broke. I already said that. If you grab the wrong thing one more time, I swear I will suffocate you with my Lululemon leggings. I asked you for YSL or Gucci perfume. This is Ariana Grande.
Excuse you, you're like in our way? Oh, sorry. Welcome to Sephora. Can I help you find anything? Do I look like I need help? My apologies. I'll be over here if you need me. Aren't you like too old to be in here anyway? I mean, I work here and I'm only in my 20s. Ew, I can tell. This is why I started using retinol when I was like 6, so I don't end up looking like that. Okay, can I at least offer you our foundation color matching services? I know my foundation shade. Right, sure you do. Okay, let me know if you change your mind, and miss, if you're going to use our testers, please make sure to use the disposable applicators. It's not that big of a deal. Honestly, I don't even know why you're harassing me. But like, since you're so obsessed with me, maybe you can ring me up. I'm ready to pay. Your total is $15,723. Did you want to put some things back? What the f*** is my dad's card?
Mom was being such a little brat today at Sephora. As soon as we walk in, this stupid little worker's like, so what are we looking for today? And since my mom already said I could get everything I needed for 6th grade, I was honest and I said all the glow recipe and all the drunk elephant. And then the dumb worker goes, well, I can't really see any skin concerns on you that would require those type of ingredients. Since she wanted to be so rude to me, I just said, well, I don't really want my skin to look like yours when I get older. Then my mom's like, if you act like that again, we're leaving the store right now and you're not getting anything. So I politely say to the worker, can you guys let me know if you have the hot pink drunk elephant cream in? I forgot the name of it. Then the worker starts blabbing to my mom how I don't need something called retinol or something, but I do need it. So I just rolled my eyes and decided to just go make my own smoothie because that's as close to drunk elephant as I'm getting. Aside from all the adults standing behind me getting mad that they couldn't see the display, this part was really fun. First, I took all of the rosy drops and the bronzy drops and I squirted them all on top of the drunk elephant whipped cream moisturizer. And I just started pumping and pumping and pumping the moisturizer until there was none left. It was like overflowing on the jar. And since I wasn't able to buy any, I like scooped it into my mom's purse, which I just realized I forgot to go get out, so I'll need to go grab that later. I ended up asking my mom if I could get a Charlotte Tilbury contour, and she was like, yeah, of course. And then the worker's like, I would recommend shade light. At this point, I was like, does she even watch Alex Earl? Like, give me what Alex gets or just shut your mouth. But you want to know the rudest thing that worker did? I asked her if they had nail glue because my mom won't let me get lip filler yet, and I wanted to like glue my lip up so it looked bigger for the first day, and the lady laughed at me. First part, my mom starts laughing too. I was like, Mom, you're being such an op right now. I literally ended up just dabbing on the worker and walking away. But I told my mom how it hurt my feelings that she laughed at me, so she let me get a Squishmallow on the way out. Wait, I think she's yelling my name. Oh, I think she found the moisturizer in her purse. Well, I have to go, but let me know if your mom says you can play at the bubble display at Sephora with me tomorrow.